The year 1992, June 19th to be exact, when my favorite Batman movie of all times, Batman Returns, hit the theater. Grossing $45 million its opening weekend, it starred Michael Keaton, the best Batman, Michelle Pfeiffer, the best Catwoman, and of course, Danny DeVito as Penguin. Welcome back to the Nerd Cave for this week's edition of Save Toys. I'm your host Travis, and today we're going to do a Save Toys Rewind episode, Volume 4, and take a look at the Batman Returns Arctic Attack Batman. Just like Santa Claus on December 25th, another episode of Save Toys come and gone. With the successful release of Batman Returns, there was going to be a need, a calling, yay, a demand for a lot of Batman action figures. And Kenner stepped up to the plate with this Batman Returns Arctic Attack Batman. Now Kenner was smart. They used this mold for several other Batmans, including Deep Dive Batman, Wall Scaler Batman, which you can see right back here on the Nerd Cave wall, and also many others. Now, they also produced one of my favorite Robin action figures of all time. Spoiler alert, Robin did not ever appear in that movie, which the movie came out in 1992, so I guess it's not really a spoiler alert. Maybe you need to go rent the movie or see it. It's worth your time. Anyway, back to the action figure. So many variations for this one distinct body mold, and Kenner proved once and for all, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. You just need to perfect it. So let's go over to the review booth and take a look at this action figure. I'll meet you over there. We're back in the review booth with my Kenner Batman Returns Arctic Batman. Here's the figure with the accessories. We'll take a closer look at that in just a second. And here's some of that great artwork with Batman wearing the armor with the bat symbol with the white background. I used to have a coffee mug with this exact symbol in the white background. Don't know whatever happened to it. So let's flip it around, take a look at the back. We've got some of the other Batman figures in the line, including vehicles. There's that Robin figure we were talking about in the Nerd Cave earlier. Best Robin they ever made. All right, let's turn it to the side here very quickly. Toys R Us sticker still on the package. All right, we're gonna open this figure in 1, 2, 3. And this is Kenner Arctic Attack Batman out of the package. And full disclosure, I had this figure as a kid and it was one of my absolute favorite figures. Now we're gonna take him off the wheel right quick. Take a look at that beautiful bat symbol with the gold background that matches perfectly his belt. Now, this is a hard plastic figure, but the cape is cloth. Kind of unfolds there. Not really a whole lot of dynamic poses you can get him into, even though this cape does unfold, and maybe we can wrap it around his arm or something. There you go. It's held together around his neck by a wire. I don't know if you can see that really good in the video. But one thing you will notice is there's not a whole lot of articulation for this figure, but it makes up for it in sheer beauty. Look at this white, how well it looks over the years. It's yellowed a little bit, but really not that bad. And I love the cowl on this figure and the whited eyes. Really good paint for the face there. The gloves, I love the gauntlet gloves here and that shine, that black shine, as well as on his boots. And I love these ridges on the boots. This is just, it was a big part of my childhood. The trunks on the outside, they've got a little bit of that gloss. I want to cover those right quick. And now we're going to take a look at the accessories. Here's Arctic Batman with his full gear on. First thing we're going to do, we're going to sit Batman down and take a look at this harpoon gun. Now this thing is pretty cool. It's got the little rivets right here, the drum on the back, and the gun on the bottom. Now, the idea behind this was to squeeze the drum, suck in the water, and then squeeze it again and shoot the harpoon. We're not going to get any water, but we will shoot that harpoon. And very quickly, you can see that crack there. It was broken in the process of filming this, I think. It may have been in the package, but I didn't notice it until I got it out, and I almost dropped it, and it cracked right there. But let's see if it'll work. Yes, it does. Now, it goes on the hand by sliding right here, as we had it a minute ago. Now we'll do it again because you'll notice probably in the last scene this Batman has clenched fists. He does not have any articulation in the hands. Bad because he can't hold anything. Good, he can't get loose joints in his hands. So it depends on how you want to see it. Love this breastplate, and speaking of how you want to see it, this is something else open to interpretation. Now, it says Arctic Attack Batman, but there's nothing to keep his legs warm. I use it a lot of times as an underwater outfit, you know, something he can have like a breather through here with oxygen flowing through and little jets right here to kind of propel him through the water. But I can also see it as an Arctic suit. Maybe the jets, let's see, right here, blow heat on his legs. Maybe that's how it keeps warm. There again, that beautiful bat symbol with the gold in the back, the beautifully painted hose, no overspray, very quality paint job. A little gold right here up towards the top by his head, and it just simply snaps on and off. So very simple and very awesome. You know, sometimes it's good just to keep something simple. It's not always a lot of bells and whistles that make something memorable. And that's certainly the case with this particular figure. So with that, we're going to go back to the Nerd Cave and sign this episode off. I'll meet you over there. That's all for this week's episode of Save Toys. Thank you all for joining us. Like and subscribe to us here at the YouTube channel. Also, I want to say a special thank you to everyone who has subscribed to the channel. We're growing every day thanks to you guys. Let us know what you think of the channel down below in the comments. I try to get back to each and every one and love hearing from all of you guys. And until next week, if you like it, collect it. See you then.